So let's go through those two teams. First of all, the home side Fylde. They line up with Ben Hinchcliffe in goal. Luke Denson, Adam Sumner, Josh Langley, Tom Hannigan, Brad Barnes, Richie Baker, Josh Wilson, Danny Rowe, Danny Lloyd and Richie Allen, who makes his way back into the side in place of Michael Barnes, who's on the bench, alongside Joe Booth, Liam Thompson, Matt Blinkhorn and Dion Charles. For Guiseley, in goal, Steve Drench, Ryan Toulson, Danny Lowe, Andy Holdsworth, the captain, Danny Hall, Jake Lawler, who scored the goal on Wednesday night, Wayne Brooksby, Danny Boschel, Adam Boyes, Ollie Johnson, Gavin Rothery, and then on the bench, Liam Dickinson, Alex Johnson, Jack Stockdill, Nicky Boschel, and Steve Dickinson.
Attention if we're sitting at 0-0 for 90 minutes today.
Two sides now ready to kick off. Fylde will take the kick, shooting from right to left, as we watch in the stand here. Guiseley playing in all yellow in the change kit, and Fylde get the ball forward early doors. And it's with Brad Barnes at the moment, the captain, who plays it back here to Luke Denson inside his own half, sent long up over the head and then into the area. Richie Allen, a ball over the top within 25 seconds of play. Guiseley have been pegged back to level, sack pegging. A very, very early start for Fylde of perfect nature, and what a soft goal to concede. To do a bit of defending though. Good ball forward by Brad Barnes, the captain. Finds Baker to the left-hand side. Tackle comes in from Brooksby, but Wilson loses out. Sumner wins it. Good try from Sumner with the left foot. Saved by Stephen Drench. 10 yards up from the angle of the penalty area. It's drilled in here by Holdsworth, just over the top of the bar. Holdsworth claims it took a tip over from the goalkeeper. Referee says no, and it's behind for a goal kick. Gavin Rothery, after Jake Lawler cleared. Now back here with Adam Sumner. He floats the ball towards the back post. Danny Lowe having a bit of a battle against Lloyd. Danny Rowe takes a shot, clears the stand, almost hits the power lines behind. And Guiseley come away with it now with Ollie Johnson into the Fylde half. Ollie Johnson, few players ahead of him, only Adam Boyes. Goes down the left-hand side, up against Baker. Johnson opts to go back, gives it to Rothery. Rothery has to do something with it, so he gives it to the left-hand side with Danny Lowe. Lowe crosses into the area. It's a good one. Danny Boschel! Yes! Guiseley are back in front. The header from Danny Boschel, the cross from Danny Lowe, and Guiseley have their noses in front once again.
Well, that was a perfect team goal, wasn't it? Working their way down the left-hand side. Good work from Ollie Johnson. Knew when he'd run into a blind alley. He had three players around him. He used the overlapping fullback, a perfect cross into the box. And just like on Wednesday, it was a simple header into the net.
Claims for a handball, but into the chest of the Fylde man. As he head away, flicked on by Gavin Rothery into Ollie Johnson. Ollie Johnson, again, going behind him. Back here to Ryan Toulson. And that's it, half-time. Well, feels like we've played the 90 minutes already. Guiseley conceded after 20 seconds. After Richie Allen was the only man to anticipate the ball over the top. Guiseley stood static. Allen just ran through and tapped the ball home. And then Danny Boschel equalised for the Lions into that first half with a header after a great cross from Danny Lowe. Half-time here. It is AFC Fylde 1, Guiseley 1, and that means it's 2-1 to the Lions on aggregate as it stands. Clear their lines well, and away come Fylde again until a super tackle comes in from Adam Boyes. Boyes gives it to Ollie Johnson. Johnson skips past one, plays it to Danny Lowe on the left-hand side. He's got three to aim for. If he can get the cross, he has to go back to Andy Holdsworth. Holdsworth gives a ball in towards the back post. It's beyond everyone. Ollie Johnson's frustrated because he wanted the ball played short. In the end, Fylde can come away with the ball. No urgency about it. Gavin Rothery on the ball. Square now to Ollie Johnson. On the edge of the penalty area, Ollie Johnson up against three players. Onto the right-hand side, tries to get the cross in. Takes a deflection off the defender. Guiseley win the corner. Good work, Ollie Johnson. Corner to Guiseley on the right-hand side. Time now for the big men to come forward. Jake Lawler into the box. He leaps up with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper tips that one round because this was curling in from Wayne Brooksby. It's gone behind. It's clearly a corner. But the referee has given a goal kick. But it looks on the surface like he's got that one wrong. Goal kick has been taken. And it's into Guiseley territory. Helped away by Andy Holdsworth. Picked up by Adam Boyes, up against Langley. Boyes does well, holds the ball up, gives it to Ollie Johnson. Ollie Johnson running infield now. He's got Gavin Rothery with him. Ollie Johnson keeps running, threads the ball through. Shot comes in for Andy Holdsworth! A super strike from the edge of the area. Andy Holdsworth has scored a superb goal, and Guiseley have gone 2 goals to 1 up on the day and 3 goals to 1 up on aggregate.
An absolutely perfect team goal. Adam Boyes winning the ball up front, holding it up, bringing Ollie Johnson into play. The guy's the left-sided player today, skipping in midfield, finding the perfect pass through, and Holdsworth drilled it home into the corner of the net. Might that be enough now, Colin?
I'm not sure I quite believe us. 2 goals to 1 up. 3 goals to 1 on aggregate. I still think there's a lot more in this game yet to come. But Andy Holdsworth, the captain, with a superb strike. And it came from great work with Adam Boyes and Ollie Johnson working down this left-hand side so well. Ollie Johnson picking out the perfect pass for Andy Holdsworth. And what a strike from the captain. And what a time to pop up with the goal.
Well, you talk about collector's items, a Danny Boschel header and any Andy Holdsworth goal, let alone one drilled from outside the edge of the area. They all come out for the playoffs, don't they?
The corner will be whipped in towards the back post. There's 2 men underneath it. It's headed towards a goal. It hits off the substitute Blinkhorn inside the 6-yard box, bounces off, and eventually Guiseley clear behind for another Fylde corner. 6s and 7s in that box, Guiseley at that moment. Leading, but having to defend deep now. The corner comes into the penalty area. It's a good header. It's inside the 6-yard box. Nobody gets on the end of it, and eventually it's helped away up over the halfway line. Ollie Johnson keeps the chase up down the right-hand side. He nods the ball on, makes Sumner chase it, and in the end Sumner can clear and does clear well, but Guiseley have lived on their nerves and into the substitute Blinkhorn, who shows good feet to get past Ollie Johnson. Ball into the box, headed away brilliantly, and again a good tackle from Wayne Brooksby, but still Fylde come forward here. Blinkhorn into the area, back here to Allen onto the right hand side. Denson with a cross, goes up towards the back post, headed over by Ryan Toulson, with Blinkhorn just working at the back post. Ready. Possibly. Guys, he robbed the ball back off Allen, with Danny Lowe working so hard today. Again, as he did on Wednesday night. Ball into Ollie Johnson, as he's done all season. Ollie Johnson's running forward, takes a shot from distance. It's a good drive, well saved from the goalkeeper Hinchcliffe. Palms it behind. It's a Guiseley corner.
And that's the first opportunity Ollie Johnson has had all game to get a shot on goal. He hasn't taken any that he thinks are just going to be charged down. He's taken his time, much as he did to create the goal on Wednesday.
Sumner crosses it in with the left foot towards the back post, punched away by Stephen Drench. Brain Brooksby gets enough of a touch away. He goes to ground, but nothing given. Here with Richie Allen, gets the ball back into the area, headed away by Danny Hall. Guiseley still pegged into their own penalty area. Back here to the substitute Barnes. Barnes whips the ball in, and it's a chance for a goal. Brad Barnes, I think it was, who took the header. It was a good delivery from Michael Barnes. Brad Barnes, I think, headed it past the upright behind for a goal kick.
Significant numbers. They've obviously not seen the playoffs before.
This one comes into the area. It's up in the air. Nobody can get on the end of it. Stephen Drench is blocked. He can't claim it, and eventually does, under pressure from 3 players. I think he got a little bit of lucky in terms of the way the ball fell, but that was a real harum-scarum moment. This time the job is to defend, and Guiseley now have to defend because Sumner is about to put this one into the area from the free kick. It goes up towards the edge of the 18-yard box. It's headed up. It's cleared by Danny Hall, taken down by Wayne Brooksby. Final whistle goes. Would you believe it? After going behind, after just 20 seconds, Guiseley have turned it round from a 1-goal deficit to a 2-1 victory on the day and a 3-1 aggregate victory. Thanks to goals from Andy Holdsworth and Danny Boschel, the Lions are through to the promotion final. Full-time score here, AFC Fylde 1, Guiseley 2.